All right, so today I have some important news I wanted to share. I'm just hitting record on the video and going for it because today's a big one. So, although the Dr. Mark Method enrollment, our nutrition coaching certification, our 90-day program is now currently open, it's going to close on February 4th, and then after that, it's gone. This is your last chance to take the program. Today, I want to tell you about why we're doing this, as well as give you an opportunity. So the first thing you need to know is if you're interested in nutrition coaching, maybe you're curious about the program and you want more information, the best way to get more information is to, number one, apply for the program. So fill out an application. You can find the link for the application down in the first link in the description below. Fill one of those out. Tell me why you want to start nutrition coaching or where you're at, what you need help with. The best way to find out if this program is for you is to have a conversation. You'll fill that out. We'll schedule a quick call, 20 minutes over Zoom, chat about where you're at, make sure it's the right fit for you, and talk about next steps. You don't have all the right information until you get your questions answered, and you don't do that until we have a call. So book one of those in, start by filling out the application, then we'll go from there. Number two, next week, we're going to be having an open house webinar for our program. What that looks like is the dog is just Ralphing back there. Calm down. I'm doing this unedited. We're having an open house webinar. If you ever went to, like, before you decided on what, like, high school or college or university you went to, one of those sessions where you checked out where everyone learns, you learned about the people delivering the program, you got a basic sense of the feel of the program. We're doing one of those in an online capacity to take you through the program, what we focus on, who the people are delivering this stuff, why it's a life-changing program, plus there'll be an exclusive bonus if you come join. You can find the details to register for that opportunity in the second link in the description below. There's only 30 spots available for this, so that we can answer questions, make sure that we, cap registration on our program and that type of stuff. So if you're on the fence about the program and you want, a basic sense of what it's all about and answer some more questions, if you don't want to go down the one-on-one call route, come to the open house webinar. It's going to be fantastic. So those are the two things. But let's talk a little bit more about the program, why it's going away, and why you should take action today. So we've been doing this for a while. Like almost 6.5 years now. I started this process, training nutrition coaches. The first, place where it started or originated from was literally me trying to grow my nutrition coaching team. I wanted to bring some more coaches on because I had 100 plus clients. I knew the only way to grow was to train coaches myself under my philosophy and the stuff that had been getting great transformational results in the past. So I started there and I started training coaches. What started out as, at least what I thought at the time, was teaching people the science of nutrition, evidence-based principles so that they could get results, turned into something much larger than I ever anticipated. What started happening was more people got interested in that and said, hey, I'd like to learn from you. Turn this into a certification. And that's where the Dr. Mark Method was born, was taking that next step, bringing some more people in, certifying them. What turned into originally what I thought was people wanted to learn, I want to say, the right science of nutrition, turned into being people really wanted to learn how to coach. How do I take these scientific principles and turn it into a coaching process? What do I do when someone reaches out to me? They know I'm passionate about this stuff. Like, what are the actual steps? How do I assess where they're at? How do I sell them into a coaching program? How do I take payment? How do I structure this type of stuff? How do I coach them? What does the correspondence look like? What questions do I ask? How do I respond? How do I periodize their plan through time? How do I apply all the science to a coaching model? From there, what got really interesting was people started to want to know how to build their business. Where do I get clients? How do I get referrals? How do I use social media? Is there a science of that stuff in the psychology around how people make decisions and how to structure an offer and how to motivate them to take action to take the next step? Throughout this entire process, that's where we started to really build out the Dr. Mark Method certification. This process is very much a program and not a course. There's many courses out there. There's many basic nutrition certifications out there that are courses. What that looks like in a lot of scenarios is a self-guided course. They send you a textbook. They say your life is going to change, and then they send you a textbook and never talk to you again, maybe only to ask for some recertification fees the next year, that type of thing. There's no really hands-on mentorship. Within our program, we meet with you almost daily if you want. We have a live seminar where, the people in our program, they are individuals under our mentorship where we craft, the actual coaching process to the individual. You all have unique skills, strengths, weaknesses, things that you should be doing within your business, things that you should be doing to attract the right people in your business and how to show up online to get more paying clients. Everyone's a little bit different. There have been people that come through our program that, you need to be on social media. You need to be doing videos. There's others where it's like no long form content and writing out stuff. There's some people that are coaches that show up that are really empathetic, caring individuals that want to be softer in their approach. There's others that have that demeanor that is more like a drill sergeant, that's tough, that, expects people to be accountable to certain things and doing what they want. And there's a combination of all of that. We help you bring that out of you depending on who you are in your situation. That's what makes this a program and not just a course. And the results have been life-changing. It's literally been crazy to see how people have grown and where they've taken things. We are up to, we've taken, at the point of recording this, there are 453 graduates and active students within our program. We have a continuation program where we focus more on, doing the stuff through time in your business that you need to scale and grow. But we've taken 453 people through this process. People quitting their 9-to-5 jobs, people creating amazing side hustles where they can, stay at home, where they can add some income, make some money without having to take on another job or those type of things. People, coaches reaching out to me, clients reaching out to me being like, I'm so glad you taught this person how to coach in this way because I feel so taken care of and I finally got my health in order. And it's the craziest thing. We're talking about coaches getting 50 paying clients and having to find another coach to become an assistant coach to take on clients for them and grow their business. We're talking about people getting 6 paying clients and being able to stay at home with their kids and now have a flexible job and income and not have to worry about something else. It's just been the coolest thing to witness. And honestly, if you haven't taken this next step yet, this is going to be the last time to do it. And I want to make sure you get in. How good would this feel? Right now, it's January 2025. How good would it feel come later this spring, beginning of May? You have an established coaching business. Instead of just staying, daydreaming in a meeting about where nutrition coaching could take you and thinking about I'm in a meeting about another meeting and just dreading being there and thinking about, something could be different here, especially if you're spending all your time in the gym trying to escape the reality of your 9-to-5 job. How good would it be to take the stuff that you're passionate about, the stuff that's changed your life, and turn it into a business where you help others do the same? I spent literally the last 15 years doing nothing else than helping people with what they eat on the internet and making money doing it. It's the coolest thing. You could have this set up come late spring where you have paying clients, you have an established business, you know exactly what to do with your coaching business from start to finish. From the second someone reaches out to you and says, hey, Brittany, I'd love, should I be trying this diet? I'd love to do this. I know you've done this before. What do I do? You know exactly what to do from start to finish. We teach you that entire process. Some of the best feedback we've gotten within this program is that this program gives you everything you need and nothing you don't to see success as a nutrition coach. And that to me is what the coaching process is all about. It isn't about always giving you more. It's about clarifying things and simplifying it and giving you the steps to follow to see success yourself. And once you have that first paying person, it's one of the best feelings. You're like, this is a real thing. This is something that I can take forward and move forward with, and it's going to change my life. And you start to build that momentum. That is completely possible for you in just 90 days. And if you've been considering it, the time to act is now. This is going away. You need to take me up on this next step. How will you do that? There's two options. Apply for the program right away. Remember, space is limited, and this is going to go away. So you need to do it. Fill me in on that situation, and we'll book a call, and we'll chat about where you're at. It's one of those things where it's not like you apply and then you've signed up. It's an exploratory call where we'll see if it's a good fit. Some of you may not need the stuff that we teach. Others of you will need this stuff and will benefit from it greatly, and I'm excited to share with you. If you're kind of lukewarm to the entire process and you're curious about this whole nutrition coaching thing and how we get such fantastic results for our coaches, come join me in that open house webinar. There's going to be limited space, 30 spots total, and then we will go through the process, who's teaching you, both myself and the wonderful instructors in our program, how we guide people through some course-based stuff, as well as learning activities and live seminars and the push to grow your business. Again, some of the magic of coaching isn't accountability. It's signing up for something and getting people that believe in you, as well as hold you accountable to the tough things that you've been avoiding. That's where the magic happens. We'll teach you all about that within that webinar, open house webinar as well. Both of those options are down in the description below. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm excited for you to take the next step and take me up on this. In just 90 days, you can be in a completely different place. That's it for now. See you in the webinar. See you in the call with me one-on-one, and we'll be chatting soon.